like my 30th time shooting this, so this is gonna be the last. I don't care if I flutter on my words. All right. Yeah, coffee. It's good for the soul. Anyways, what's up, guys? So today we're gonna be talking about how you can save thousands of dollars and literally years of your life, right? By taking CLEPs and DSSTs in place of your actual classes that you need to take for college. Now, I found out about these when I first joined the military. When I joined the military 4 years ago now. Today is my 4-year mark, by the way, of being in the Air Force. But yeah, 4 years ago I found out about this. I didn't take advantage of it until about 2 years later. But 2 years later after that, I actually took my first CLEP. It was my English composition, which was the easiest one on the CLEP difficulty level scale that you can just Google. And I took like a week to just sharpen up my brain so that I could so I didn't make a fool of myself and fail the test that was supposed to be the easiest test, right? Because knowing my luck, I probably would have failed it if I didn't actually read anything. Because I was never good at school anyways. But I did it, and it was it was worth 5 credit hours, I believe, and it covered my first English class, so I didn't actually have to take the class, which is crazy. And 5 credit hours. Okay, so the test, it was free. It's free for military members, right? But anybody can take these tests, and it costs. I looked online; it was like $80 for the CLEPs and DSSTs just to take the test. $80. That's worth 5 credits. Now it doesn't even matter. It could be 5 credits, 3 credits, whatever. It's still going to be $80 plus the sitting fee, which is about $15 to $20 depending on where you take the test, right? So that's $100, right? Compared to what it would cost you to take that actual class. So I just kind of did the math, a rough guesstimate, right? 5 credit hours at my school would have cost me about $152. That's plus books per credit hour. Multiply that by 5. Yeah, that's like $4,000 or $5,000. Yeah, I'm doing mental math. Okay, I suck at mental math, but you get the picture. It's a lot of money. Compare that to the $100 that you pay just to take this test. And you studied all the things online, right? Because there's tons of free study guides online that'll help you pass these tests. And you do it in a day. You earn the credits. And compare that to somebody that's taking the class that ends up taking the class for 3, 4, 5 months, right? That's insane. So I've met a few guys that actually taking these CLEPs and DSSTs tests, and they wiped their bachelor's degree out within a year, 2 years. Some took their time and it did 3 years. It's crazy, but still, you're not spending an entire 4 years. You're not spending, thousands of dollars on student loan debt, by doing these tests. It's crazy. So the 2 tests I recommend, like I mentioned, CLEPs, DSSTs. Now the resources online, the CLEPs, if you go to clep.collegeboard.org, it's the official CLEP website. It'll tell you all the tests that you can take, all the testing centers that are near you, what schools accept these tests. And pretty much all the schools. I looked it up. Stanford, Harvard, all the top schools even accept these tests as credit for the courses that are required for your curriculum. And then what I recommend you do is go to your whatever school you're going to, regardless of whatever school you're going to. Go online and see the curriculum. Go to their academic page and see how many non-traditional credit hours they accept. Now, basically, that's going to be your CLEPs and DSSTs. Those are going to be those classes that you tested out of. Now, my school accepted only 45 credits, so I was limited to 4 or 5 credits, so I actually had to take the remaining. But, I spent like less than a year. It was literally 10 months to get my associates, right? So half the time that it would normally take you to earn your associates, I was able to do it in 10 just by doing these tests. Now, it is a lot of work, especially if you're not sharp in a lot of areas. You want to make sure you put in the time to study. But like I mentioned, there's tons of study material online that'll help you, sharpen those tools so that you can pass these tests, right? Now, the thing is about these tests, the CLEPs and DSSTs, they are transferable credit, but they do not affect your GPA. So that might be why a lot of schools don't accept, they don't allow you to transfer 60 credits for your associates or whatever, or 120 credits for your bachelor's of non-traditional credit, because you still need GPA, right? So that makes sense. But you want to make sure that you actually get those transferred and then, take the classes that you need to take and do well in them. Actually, this is a pretty, it's actually beneficial, right? Because you can actually take these tests and then go to school and then take a bunch of easy classes. If you took a bunch of hard, you can take a bunch of hard CLEPs and DSSTs that cover hard courses in your curriculum, and then take the traditional route and then take the easier classes that are required. You can actually do that and then have like a really high GPA. It's insane. It's pretty much a loophole that I don't think a lot of people know about. I kind of took advantage of that because I knocked out like my calculus and the biology and I believe my American government, which were like the hardest ones I believe in my curriculum. And then I took I think I took like world religions, and like not say that those were the easy, like super easy classes, but they were definitely the easier ones compared to the CLEPs that I took. And my GPA, I rose my GPA like it was like literally like a 2.0 when I first started going back to college, because I had gone to college a few years ago, but I didn't take it too seriously. I ended up joining the Air Force because I didn't really know what I wanted to do. But my GPA went from a 2.0, guys, to like a 3.2 last time I checked. It's been a while, but it's like a 3.2, 3.1 GPA. And it was just by me doing these CLEPs and then taking the remaining classes I needed to take. So guys, you can save tons of money and tons of time by doing these things. Now, again, the resources are online. You can just Google it, super easy. Anybody can do it. DSSTs and then CLEPs, and it'll show you how to take them. Study resources, there's tons online. Go to freeclepprep.com and it'll tell you like all the CLEPs that you can take, the difficulty levels of the CLEPs, and then the DSSTs and their difficulty levels. Stuttering here. But you can do that. And then it'll actually guide you to a lot of like study guides and resources that you can actually utilize to study for these tests. Guys, I know a lot of people are suffering from student loans, and a lot of people are in school and they don't want to like pull another student loan, or they don't want to pull another credit card or whatever just to pay for these classes. And a lot of them are working their freaking tails off trying to go to school and then go to work just to pay for their student loan debt. And it's crazy. So utilize these tests as much as you can, and then hopefully. I know it's doable. You can finish your degree a lot faster. I know most people finish their degree within 2 years that utilize these tests. And then, let me know how what your experience was. Comment below, like, subscribe. If you didn't like it, that's cool. Dislike it, I don't care. But I'll talk to you later. And yeah, peace.